10th CBSE Biology, Chapter Reproduction. In this video, you will understand the structure and function of female reproductive system in humans. Now observe carefully. Displayed on the screen is the female reproductive system of humans. Female reproductive system of humans consists of ovaries, oviduct, uterus, cervix and vagina. So these are the organs of female reproductive system of humans. As you can see, there are two ovaries, one here and one here. So here you can see the cross section of the ovaries, inside which you see the follicles and corpus luteum. Ovaries are the prime organs of reproduction. It is because within the ovaries, the ovum or female egg cells are formed. During the childbirth, the ovaries already have thousands of follicles within them. These follicles are nothing but immature ovum. Immature ovum matures during puberty. Puberty is an age at which an individual becomes physically mature and fit for reproduction. So it is at this stage that the ovum matures and is ready for fertilization and further reproduction. Ovaries are connected to uterus or the womb through a tube called oviduct. Oviduct is also called as fallopian tube, and within this fallopian tube fertilization takes place. So the egg is released from the ovaries, it moves through the fallopian tube and is placed here. It remains there for a while. The sperm, which enters the female body through the vagina, moves along the uterus and enters the fallopian tube and fertilizes egg in fallopian tubes. So fertilization takes place in fallopian tube. Uterus, which is also called as womb of the mother, is a place where the fertilized egg develops into an embryo and further into the fetus. Uterine wall and endometrium are the part of uterus. Once the egg is fertilized, it moves down the fallopian tubules and enters the uterus. By this time, uterus has already developed a spongy and a thick tissue in order to nourish the fertilized egg. So the fertilized egg gets implanted inside the uterus and starts development. You can see that uterus is connected to a narrow opening called cervix. So the cervix is in turn connected to vagina. Vagina opens outside the body. Once the development is complete within the womb of the mother, the fetus moves down the cervix into the vagina and from the vagina it comes out. So baby is born through vagina. Because of this, vagina is also called as birth canal. Please note that in human females, the opening for the passing of urine, that is urethra, and the vaginal openings are separate. The complexity in the structure and the function of the female reproductive system is for the union of sperm and ovum and also for the development of the child within the womb of the mother. Now let us have a quick recap of the important points. So the female reproductive system of humans include ovaries, oviduct, uterus, cervix and vagina. Ovaries are the prime organs of reproduction. It is because they produce ovum, the female sex cells. And along with this, they also produce two sex hormones called estrogen and progesterone, which are involved in the sexual development of female's body. Oviduct, which is also called as fallopian tubules, connects ovaries to uterus, and this is a site of fertilization. Uterus, which is also called as the womb, is that reproductive organ meant for the growth and development of an embryo. Now, as you can see, uterus is connected to vagina through cervix. Vagina opens outside the body and is also called birth canal. So it is through the vagina that the sperms enter the body of the female, and also the baby is born after completing its developmental period. And because of this reason, it's also called as birth canal. In this video, you understood the structure and function of the female reproductive system.